What up, y'all? How y'all doing? We have some stuff to talk about.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Recently, I'm about to hit something very interesting in my career, a decision I've had to make. It's actually kind of a turning point, I feel, at this point, an early point in my design career. Where do I start? Where do I start with this one, guys? Okay, so as you know, I work for an amazing company in watzan. They do some amazing stuff and a lot of fun working in the medical industry, building conference apps as well as newsreader apps to help doctors and medical professionals work a better practice and be able to become more knowledgeable in their fields. Obviously, I've been with watzan for a long time. I've been with them for about 3.5 years since they virtually started having a company. I've been there almost every step of the way. So as you know, I love watzan. They've done so much for me, done a lot of great work. It's honestly a company I really envisioned myself being with in the long run. I never really saw myself ever leaving watzan, but it had to be the right opportunity. It had to be the perfect place and time for me to ever leave watzan. Wildly enough, it actually came up. Working as the sole lone designer at watzan, doing all the apps, working on the websites, everything from the branding through to the very tiniest pixel on their apps. I've designed it all. There's something with it that you're just like, I can't stop this. I like having the creative control. I like being able to do kind of whatever I want to do. In some ways, obviously you're doing it for the user, but you know what I mean. In the grand scheme of things, the buck stops with you, which is pretty cool, I have to admit. But then a great company in town gave me a shot. I interned with them for a couple months while I was going through school, and they were kind of the first company that really helped me break into the UX industry and helped me discover my love for it. So there's like, Josh, we know what you're about. We know that you know what we're about. We feel you have the skill set to fit in. What are your thoughts? My initial thoughts were, heck no. I'm not leaving watzan. There's no way. Just from two different environments. One is a startup and the other is an agency essentially. I love the startup field because there's just something to it for me, being able to see something essentially grow. To those who are parents, you can understand that, you know, I'm not a parent, but just from what I've heard and what I've seen, being able to kind of nourish and help a little human being grow to a huge full-size human being, doing their own thing, working their own job, living their own life. You take a certain type of pride in that, and this is kind of that just in a different way, where I just saw my design, saw the work I've been putting in kind of take on a life of their own. I really enjoyed that. To kind of step away from that was heartbreaking for me. I was like, I'm not leaving that. There's no way on God's green earth I'm going to leave that. Granted, I didn't want to just turned down the opportunity right away. Got some advice on it. Got some advice from people in the industry who were super helpful, especially people who are in the industry within Halifax. Amazing. You know who you are. I love you very much. Thank you so much for your input. It was definitely needed. But even after their input, I really continued to lean towards watzan until this. I broke the news to my boss that I was entertaining an offer. And I told him, Charles, just want to give you a heads up, I'm entertaining this new offer from another company. The offer is pretty cool because it just brings a different type of opportunity to the table where you get to work on different projects, work directly with clients. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. This is the opportunity. This is what's going on. I just want to leave that with you. I was mainly expecting him to come back like, all right, we'll give you this much, whatever they're giving you, we'll triple it. We'll do whatever it takes. Just stay with us. But I heard these words come out of his mouth instead. He said, Josh, as your boss, definitely don't want to see you leave. I think we've built something really great here. And I know I can throw a bunch of money at you, but I also know you well enough that the money doesn't really matter to you. But as a friend, and from all the discussions we've had over the years, and knowing what your goals are going forward, hearing the opportunity that's on the table, as a friend, you need to take the opportunity. And that struck me. And that's what I want to make this vlog about, is how amazing of a man I've had the pleasure to work for over the years. We've had our bumps, we've had our issues, but he's always been one of my #1 fans professionally. There's nothing more that shouted that than this situation. 100%. I thought about it more, and it was that conversation that pushed me to make the decision to leave and go to Mindsea. As much as it pained him in the short term, he's willing to see the bigger picture and look out for me, and not just look out for himself and his company. That is the type of person we should all want to work for in our lives. That should literally be the outline for what we want in a boss. Yep, my boss is crazy at times. He's literally loco, and he'd say the same about me. And if you ever cross paths with watzan at any point in your professional lives, I would push you to take the job with them. I've loved working for them every step of the way. So, watzan and everyone I've worked with over there, thank you. Thank you to all of you. You've helped me grow so much as a person. You've helped me grow as a designer. You've helped me grow in my communication skills. You've helped me grow in a lot of different ways. And you've supported me in my goals every step of the way. And for that, I thank you. I thank all of you. You made the workplace into a place I look forward to coming to every day. And I just hope that I can say the same about my next workplace. I hope you guys keep it going and keep rocking, and that you guys kill the game going forward.
The night is young when we begin. One breath, the air is on my skin. We must unfold both young and old, 'cause time is on our side.
I could have paid for my lunch.
Could have paid for that dent on the wall.
To roam, our roads will find.